All right, there's got to be something to be said about living in the old ways. I'm sitting on the front porch today. I'm going to be cutting up some of these elderberries, and this is some of the stuff that we use around the homestead to take care of our bodies. I'm going to read to you guys a little bit of a study that they did about elderberry, and then I got some more information for you guys as we go along, so don't go anywhere. Dr. Madeline Makomagugulu, world-renowned Israeli biologist who researched and developed the elderberry for you to consume, and is president of the Razir Bar, the company that manufactures the elderberry, first tested her research on patients in southern Israeli flu epidemic of 1992 and 93. The results were extremely encouraging. Within 24 hours, 20% of the patients taking the elderberry had a dramatic improvement in the symptoms like fever, muscle aches, pains, and coughing. By the second day, 73% were improved, and by the third day, 90%. In the untreated group, the people that didn't drink the elderberry, only 16% felt better after 2 days, and the majority in that group took almost a week to start feeling better. Did you know that about elderberry, that it's a super flu fighter? Did you also know that it helps with your chickens? That's why Stacy and I planted it around our chicken coop, is so we can help the chickens with their coccidiosis and their avian bird flu. This has been shown in studies to help protect them against that. And it's also a hoop because in the whole summertime when the berries are out there and the plants are full bloom, they A, use it for shade, and B, they jump up and peck at the berries. It's a sight to see. Maybe this summer I'll show you guys what that looks like real time. Also, this elderberry plant's great for the homestead because it's a ground fixer. Okay, so basically 20% of the carbohydrates that this plant produces, it puts back into the earth to fix the ground around it so it can produce more elderberries. It will shoot out and start producing elderberries everywhere, so be very careful. Don't put this thing just like in your garden or somewhere. Make sure you have it in an area that you can kind of keep an eye on it and that you don't mind if it gets a little bit out of hand. A lot of people use the elderberry too as hedgerows, to make like a natural fence. Maybe you could put them around your bees to provide them a little protection, and also when it flowers they can take advantage of that for the gathering of the nectar. But I'm just sitting here on this so foggy, hazy, I don't know, 10th day, 13th day, 2 weeks in a row. We just came out of negative zeros, Fahrenheits, and all this kind of business, and now we're into doom and gloom, fog and rain every single day. In the last video, I talked about building more raised beds, because we were going to grow more of our own food here on the homestead. And another thing that we do is we propagate the existing plants that we have, like the elderberry, and we'll put them in different places around the homestead, and that way we can keep up our defense, for our immune system and to help with our animals so they can battle the things that are out to get you, right? So, hey, if you guys want to get some of these elderberry cuttings, you have to show up to our live show tonight, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on YouTube. And we're going to have these available for you guys, and we'll ship them out to you so you guys can plant some elderberries around your place. Now, there are two different types. There's the American elderberry, and then there's the European elderberry. If you're in America and you have elderberry, you have the American elderberry, so you're okay, all right? The difference between the European and the American elderberry is the European elderberry has more cyanide in it. The American elderberry has been tested in as safe levels, just like an apple, for you to consume without a process of boiling it off. And we all know that when you get elderberry or any other medicinal plant to a certain level of temperature, you actually start losing some of the benefits. That's why we say American elderberry is the best elderberry. Now, elderberry has been used for centuries for medicinal purposes, particularly around Greece, Scandinavia, Portugal, and Morocco. It's one of the most common medicinal plants in the world and has been used for folk medicine to treat fever, rheumatism, sciatica, infections, and more. Today, elderberry supplements are mainly used to treat cold and flu symptoms. So as you guys are planting your gardens this year, thinking about things you want to grow, not only do you think about the food, but you want to think about the medicines, right? Because that's what we do here on our homestead, is we actually grow food, like the Bible says, that is our medicine, and everything works in concert together to keep us healthy and happy. As you can see, it's just a nappy old day around here. So I'm going to cut some more cuttings. See you guys tonight on the live show. If you guys got any questions about the elderberry, you could ask them tonight, or you can leave them down below in the comment section. Just remember, the most capable hand is at the end of your wrist. We'll see you guys on the next video. Make sure you subscribe to our channel because they've been unsubscribing, folks, because we're giving you guys the natural remedy information.